What's up, y'all? How you doing? How you doing? It's your boy Clayton in the house. Before I start my topic. Please make sure you like, subscribe down, pay. Yeah. Anyway, today I'm talking about Africans versus African American. Like, let's be more specified. Like, why African hate African Americans? There's a lot of things going on in life. You have Africa. Africa is a big continent. You have East Africa, you have West Africa, you have North and South. But mostly people they focus in automatically in East and West Africa, especially they know that they are black people and they are almost look alike. Some black folks they say, yo, you guys like look like ice. You know what I'm saying? You know? And this is surprise that when we come together as one people, you guys going far away and we never come close. And you acting like we are a strange people, you know what I'm saying? I completely understand. That's not a hate. It's like me when I meet somebody for the first time in my life. It's not like I'm like, oh, what's up? I want to talking to you in the first place. Unless if I'm a cool with you, yes, I'm cool with you. Sometimes you're not cool with me when I meet you in the first place. You know what I'm saying? How African hates. The problem, for my fellows, Black Americans, you have to understand one thing. The problem is not the young generation; it's the parents. They're always teaching the children that you are above this person, and they thinking that in their mind that Black folks in America are below and they're beneath them in their life, and this is completely wrong. You know, some people these days, like poor minded, they still looking people down. You know what I'm saying? Like they beneath them. Me personally, when I went to America for the first time, I got a huge love for my black folks, black Americans, because I feel y'all guys are genuine. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying all of them that they like you in the first place, but they can feel you automatically. You know what I'm saying? There's the Africans who automatically like judging you without even knowing you. You know what I'm saying? They think that you are, especially when they watch television, too much television. Like they think, oh, when this is a black person, he go to jail. This black person, he's not successful, and obviously this is not true. You know what I'm saying? When I notice, I've been watching a lot of videos that what's going on in the United States that African who go out in the public with African American, it's a lot of discrimination, a lot of hate. I can see from black person. When I see black Americans, like I see like they are like people like us that are human. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, in the school, there's a lot of clash and fight and disrespecting one another. Like this is crazy. Like when I see a black, sometimes I notice that on the video when I watch African person like talking about black American, they will say always they talk shit about us and they will tell us African booty scratcher, which is not, and they say how's Africa? They still you guys chasing monkey. You guys hilarious as hell. Damn, yo, y'all guys like beat David Chappelle. Damn, fuck. That's hilarious. You guys never been in Africa. Like, how could you guys say like, no, come on. You guys like better than this. I've never been in Africa in my life, but I want to go one day and see how Africa look like. You know what I'm saying? There's I've been seeing also black men also like want to marry African women because they thinking like marrying African women like black women like in general African women like will treat them better. Sometimes there's no communication. Sometimes there's a communication. If there's a key, which is the communication, there you can find like love and happiness. You know what I'm saying? I always one of my goals one of my goals before I go to the United States is to make up friends with Black Americans because I feel like they are the only people I feel like I'm assimilated with them because I like the culture. I love the hip hop music. I'm into urban music. Don't get me wrong. I love urban music. I love black movie BET awards. You know what I'm saying? I like watching comedy to the point. One of my friend keep telling me, "Oh, you are a racist. Always you like to watching black movies, and you always into like black music." I told them, "I'm sorry. Like I'm black. I like this is something in my blood. You know what I'm saying? I'm assimilating myself. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm not African American, but I feel like deep inside in my soul. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I never in my life I never claimed nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to be somebody else. I always be me, you know what I'm saying? One of my dream always to make a bunch of friends because I've been seeing most of the time like black folks talking about their own kind that and this is like make me sad. I don't know what to tell you guys. Like there's a people of my own race also get married. It's like black on black love in relationship. You know what I'm saying? This is so good. I love black culture so much. You know what I'm saying? Black culture is like one of the most strong. And like, I don't know how to describe it to you, damn it. Oh, and also, I always want to thank Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, for you guys giving us a chance to come to the United States and fight for your own kind and for us in life. I am I'm grateful. I'm ungrateful. No, this is not me. I'm grateful. Like I appreciate things in life. I know some. I've been seeing a lot of hate video that black folks always hating on African American, and they say African American always put us down. They think that they're better than us because of education. This is really sad, honestly. Really, really sad. It hurt me inside of my soul. Like seeing this things happen, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully that like we be one as a people, you know what I'm saying? And not segregate ourselves. Because if we segregate ourselves, so what's the point? Like and also for my African fellows, don't give our brothers and sisters, black Americans, like a hard time. You know what I'm saying? And also, I just remember one thing. Also, when I went to Chicago one time, the day that I decided to go back home, there's a black guy been asking me why African hate African American. I kept explaining to him. I told him no, not all of us is the same. Just like not all African American hate Africans, but of course they love them. You know what I'm saying? It's very hard to tell like who's right, who's wrong. It's really hard to like. It's all the action can explain to your face. You know? Yeah. And if this thing happened to my black fellow folks, sorry, I'm so sorry for that. You know what I'm saying? And I can understand the struggle which you guys went through. Like you guys enough facing enough racism already from black. No, no, from like sorry, like from let's say black Africans in general, white, Hispanic, Asian, Arab, whatever. Also, us, we're facing like discrimination. As a person, I go through a lot of discrimination in my life. I'm not saying all of people are not everybody's angel, like you see, but sometimes you have to stomach. You know what I'm saying? Live with it because this is the life. I get used to racism all the time. You know what I'm saying? I've been called N word also as well. I'm not no different. I'm not no better than you. You're not better than me. Like we're all the same. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I like give if you guys like want to give you advice how to date Africans. You know what I'm saying? That if you are interested, because a lot of people thinking in their mind African people are ugly. Honestly, they're not. If you get to know them, if you see them and specifically know what you want in life, you can automatically search in your life and Google it. There's internet, you know what I'm saying? You can find research, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you have nothing to lose for real? Yeah. Hopefully that one day I have a lot of friends, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes also as me, as a person, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I want to make up black friends, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they're looking at me differently. They know automatically I'm foreign, but it's really hard for me to make a friend. All the friends that I make is a female. Female Americans, black Americans are like open minded. They are, I feel like they are like friendly. Unlike the males, males are cool and everything, like down to earth, but they're not, they are not, they are, sorry, they are not easy to get into it. Like, can I make a friends with black American man because it's really hard, especially knowing they are Africans. Hopefully that I can have a lot of black American friends. We can go out, we can hang out, you know, so have a great time, experience our culture, their culture, one another, learning each other, you know what I'm saying? Give each other advice, like yeah, it could be friends, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Probably that's what be for today video. Hopefully you like it. Okay. And make sure that you like and subscribe my video. What the what? See ya guys. Deuce.